Okay, I know what you're gonna say. It's a little weird that I'm watching videos about JP Morgan on a Sunday, but this one was fascinating. How JP Morgan Chase became the largest bank in the US. So I'll show you a minute or two of what my Sunday afternoon has been like so far.
The company has an unabashed CEO, not afraid to speak his mind.
He weighs in on politics on a pretty frequent basis.
I was also telling the president that two of his advisors told him, and I'm not going to name them, but they told him there would be no retaliation. We said there absolutely will be, and they were wrong.
This man is a criminal. Probably.
Excuse me? Did Tyler Durden get a job in the CNBC editing room?
Advisors told him, and I'm not going to name them, but they told him there would be no retaliation. We said there absolutely will be, and they were wrong.
This man is a criminal.
This is not my channel. This is CNBC with its 2.13 million subscribers. And someone snuck in, I'll play it one more time so you can hear it. And there's the slide of Jamie Dimon testifying before Senate Banking Committee.
Probably the most notable bank.
There will be no retaliation. We said there absolutely will be, and they were wrong.
This man is a criminal. Probably the most.
So I find that a little unusual, but we'll play, because the whole purpose of this is just, they're going to share a little history of JP Morgan, and I think you'd find it interesting in case you're considering opening an account. I know they have a lot of customers, so.
Most notable banker of the past 25 years.
The company helps finance the largest economy on earth. And even after millions were hit by the Great Recession, JP Morgan came out bigger and stronger. That's likely just how JP Morgan himself would have done it. So let's start at the beginning. The man behind the empire, JP Morgan, was born John Pierpont in 1837 to a prominent New England family. After traveling Europe, Morgan returned home to launch his financial career.
His father was in many ways the most important person in his life. And his father, Junius, was a very straight shooter, very moral, very convinced that in the high-risk, high-stakes business of investment banking, your word is your bond, your reputation is everything.
In 1871, JP Morgan, along with the help of a former banker, Anthony Drexel, created a private merchant partnership called Drexel, Morgan & Company. It later became JP Morgan & Co.
U.S. was the emerging economy in the 19th century, in the middle of the 19th century. Booming, busting, just going through all the growth patterns of what was becoming a major industrial economy. What they were doing was funneling investments from Europe to these American companies, not putting their own capital into the railroads. A little bit they did. When Morgan died, he had very minor investments in the companies that he had brokered.
Morgan became heavily involved in reorganizing and consolidating railroads.
If a railroad manager was suddenly playing fast and loose, cheating his investors, really getting his company into trouble, Pierpont Morgan would step in and fire the managers, hire new ones. Morgan was trying to monitor and discipline the companies who had sold securities to his clients.
Morgan's next target, the steel industry.
Andrew Carnegie had built the...
Well, I guess JP must be rolling in his grave with what Jamie Dimon is doing right now, but share this with your friends so at least if people are considering opening an account at JP Morgan, they can be clear on what they are getting involved in. Don't think that's in the prospectus.